Hey, it's Friday. I feel about 8 million times better than I did yesterday, so I'm so grateful for that. Yesterday was a really bad day, but today was much better, much better. Not great, not perfect by any means, but a heck of a lot better. And it makes me appreciate these days even more when I have days like yesterday because then I know, just how bad things are. And I'm like, well, tomorrow's a new day, and it helps me to get through to the next day knowing that it's a new opportunity every day. And that's how I get through those really hard times. So I think the 3 liters of IV fluids really helped yesterday um, because of just how much better I feel today than I did yesterday. And yeah, um, super grateful that I was functional today, at least. Um, what can I talk to you about? Holy cow, Dr. Oz did the Lyme Disease challenge. I was super thrilled to see that. And I watched a few of the clips from yesterday's show, and I think they did really well. They talked a little bit about how Avril Lavigne came out, saying that she has Lyme disease, and then they talked a little bit about Yolanda Foster's Lyme disease battle. But there were a few little things in um, the interview with either the doctor or whoever with that were a little bit inaccurate, and sadly, of course, they don't have enough time to touch into more details on the complexities of Lyme disease and diagnosis and treatment and everything. But yeah, I think overall they did a really good job of spreading awareness, and that's key. That really is just key to prevention and treatment, and um, hopefully we'll get the word out there. And just like overall, super thrilled that so many people saw my original video from last year, the Take a Bite Out of Lyme Disease challenge, and it caught on and they ran with it, and it's going places, and I'm like, this is amazing. So kudos to everybody who is doing it and getting it out there, and I can't be more happy and excited that we're getting the attention that Lyme disease deserves, and hopefully it will lead to the revision of the guidelines, and just spreading more knowledge to the physicians that can actually help us. And we we need more people on our side because it's a brutal battle, but I think we're gonna win this. So if you haven't seen my original Take a Bite Out of Lyme Disease challenge that I did last summer in response to the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge, you can take a look at it. I will post a link to it, or you can just look for it on my YouTube channel. But yeah, I'm super stoked that it caught on. This is amazing. If you haven't done the Lyme Disease Challenge yet, I urge you to have some fun with it. Be creative and just get the word out there, and try to post something, a fact that you may not have already known, or that you think somebody else may not know about Lyme disease, and then challenge your friends to do it, and then see if we can get this thing, going big. I hope you're having a great weekend, and well, at least the beginning of the weekend. It's Friday, so you still have tomorrow and Sunday to make it great, if today wasn't wonderful, and enjoy it. I think I look pretty good for not showering for the last 3 days, eh? At least not a proper full shower or bath. But hey, gotta do what you gotta do. speaking of water, something I find super crazy is that people are still drinking out of plastic water bottles. Not only plastic water bottles, but plastic water bottles that get thrown into landfills millions and billions every single day. So, yeah, that's super weird to me because I have so many reusable water bottles that, yeah, they don't get tossed anywhere, and when they, get recycled eventually, but they're pretty indestructible. If I could look back and see how many plastic water bottles that I've gone through in my life, it makes me super sad. Like, really, I want to cry because I probably have an entire landfill of my own filled with water bottles, and that's really depressing. So, yeah, go green. Save the environment one bottle at a time. So I left my water bottle in the car, and I thought for sure it was sitting upright, but apparently it wasn't. And when we came back to the car, apparently it had leaked all over. I don't know if it, I don't even know how it happened, because these things, they don't leak. I mean, you can shake them and there's nothing coming out. So I don't know if it was like a pressure change with heat or cool or something that made like a mechanics happen and water pressure build up, or I don't know. But yeah, it was pretty crazy. And so my mom's butt got all wet, and it was hilarious. But yeah, no, luckily we were going right home, and it's only water. I mean, come on, if it was something else that would stain or whatever, but we live in the desert, it's gonna dry fine, not gonna get moldy or any of that junk. But yeah, I felt bad, but I said, like, if that's the worst thing that I do is spill water in a car, then I think I'm doing okay. Don't cry over spilled water.